is Divine Rose Goddess. I am back. Sorry, I took like almost a whole month off. So, I'm back to do your mid-month August reading, and then what it's gonna do is that we're gonna start with there, and then we're gonna go into Virgo because we're going into Virgo season. We're ending with Leo soon on the 21st of August. So we're gonna go ahead from there. So I'm gonna do all signs right now, then Virgo in the next few days. I'm gonna go ahead and do Virgos, and then I'm gonna continue on with all signs. Sorry, like I said, I've been inactive. It's kind of hard. I've been trying to balance out my life, balance out things, trying to get my life back together a little bit, figuring out where I want to go with my readings, my gifts, where am I going ultimately. I'm deciding to build a webpage. I am looking to expand myself in more directions than one. Finish my degree. I have a degree in psychology at the moment with well, not at the moment. We'll have it this semester more like. And so my life has been very hectic, and so finally it's starting to settle down again as we're going back into the school year and such. So, yay. So I'll go ahead and do the reading for the mid-month, but this is to all signs, and just take all that resonates, leave all that doesn't, and please remember to subscribe, share. It does help a lot in growing my channel. I have, let's put it like this. I'll go ahead. Sorry, I'm a little tongue twisted. Haven't done this in a while. So I will be posting all my links on the bottom, the webpage, my Facebook, my Instagram. Just go ahead and just check all those out if you're interested. I do candle magic, I do my tarot cards, private readings, things of that nature, oracle card readings, candles in particular for specific goddesses and gods, and then also too, I do candle magic specifically for an individual. If you don't feel comfortable doing it or you're not too sure about how it goes about, I perform the ceremony for you. I work with you through the process of whatever it might be, banishing, bringing in new success into your life. It can touch on different subjects, bringing in new love. Do you want to be more successful? Things of that nature. Do you want to be successful in a business? Do you want to try to bring more income into your life? That's all that sort of nature that I do touch on. So definitely check that out if you are interested. Also too, there'll be a link on below for donations if you would like to give a donation to help me grow my channel and help me grow and such. It's definitely appreciated. So let's go ahead and get into it. Can I please have cards for mid-August for all signs? Some people may be seeing 666. People tend to say that's the devil's number. It's not the devil's number. It is a sign of magic. So if you've been doing magic this month, you're definitely going to see that number come out. 666, 777. If you are looking to play the slots at a casino or buy a lottery ticket, do so this week is what I'm hearing. 666, 777. So if you've been manifesting for months, so let's definitely do that. Okay. So I will explain. I'll pull out the cards, and while I'm pulling the cards, I'll explain exactly what's going on. Okay. So ultimately, my cards are 4 readings, the full versions. 4 cards, 4 cards across, 4 cards down, and then 4 rows. A little bit complicated. A total of 16 cards. And usually each one I'll read go ahead in columns, and then from there I just go about for everything else. Okay, your overall for this month, or the second half more like, is the 9 of Pentacles. So that is a lot of growth, a lot of money. Then after I pull these cards, I'm going to pull an oracle card, these beautiful oracle cards that I have. And we'll see what exactly is in your cards for that too, just as like guidance. Okay, so like I said, the 9 of Pentacles is your overall, meaning there's a lot of abundance coming in. Anything you've been manifesting is finally coming through. Like I said, the 666, 777, money, money, money is on the mind. That's kind of how Virgo is sometimes, because they are very particular in how things are done. Are we sure we're having like enough money for everything? Are we specifically looking at something that is really going to fulfill our perfection? Because Virgos have that where they're very perfectionist, and that's the energy we're moving into. So you're going to start feeling yourself feeling like, well, is this really associated with me? This is not associated with me. Do I really want to continue having this in my life? Do I not want to continue having this in my life? You know, all these things are just different decisions you're going to be making. But whatever it is, wherever you're planting your seeds right now currently is going to grow and spurt. Like, if you're doing any cleansings, you'll feel it more this week. If you're doing any more, I'm getting like Reiki, energy cleaning, things like that, you will feel like more of the effects and more of how the impact is going to be of that being done in your life more towards the end of the month. Because again, we're hitting into Virgo, and Virgo's going to be like, okay, yeah, I don't want you, I do want you, I do like this person, I don't like this person, and you know, that sort of nature. Who's toxic, who's not. Okay, so we're going to go into the first column. First is the Ace of Wands. That's a good card to have to start off. The King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and then the Nine of Swords. Okay, so if you, I got two messages already. The first message is, if you've been in love with a man that's not helpful for you, cut them out already. It's like their time is done. Usually with the Ace of Swords, I'm getting the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords coming out later, but the Ace of Wands is basically like you're moving into a new perspective. Are you cutting things out? Are you, you know, I'm prolonging, and I want this to keep going, and this is where I want to be. This is the next step. This is for me. Like, this is my power movement. That we're still in that Leo, you know, mindset, particularly right now until the 21st, and we're still wanting to move towards something. So again, here's the Pentacles, so there's money, there's a lot of money on the table, right, that we're wanting. So there, you may have like an issue with another earth sign and an air sign, and they've hurt you. This can be like a love triangle, this can be you in particular with one sign or the other, or you're wanting to be with one man and leave with another, or it can also be like another female and a male, or like a female male, or female and another female. Like, it could be in any sort of situation. So with this, like, they are talking about that you've been hurt by this individual. They're gonna maybe stab you in the back, sadly, and so just be ready for it. If you're ready to cut them out of your life, do cut them out, or they're gonna come and try to return into your life because they're like, hey, like, let me test the waters and see if you still want to be with me or not. Ultimately, I would say no, stay away from them, don't allow them. Whoever it does resonate with, you'll feel it like right away. But this person will come back into your life ultimately and be like, well, I really still love you, you know, this is where I want to be, you know. One person may say, yeah, yes, I want to be with you, and then the other one's like, no, I want to be with you. Or you're gonna feel like you don't want either one, and you're like, I want somebody totally different, someone like more mature than both of you put together. You will feel like you will know where to go intuitively. Your intuition is high right now, and like I said, you're in the perfectionist mode coming into the mid-month, so you'll know where exactly you lie with a lot of people. Okay, so then we're going to move to the second column. We have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, that's good, that's a change, the Ten of Swords, and then you have the Queen of Wands. Typically, that's like the Virgo energy, that's Leo energy that I always see. Like, the sunflower is very bright, and then the wands is very just calming and soothing, like Virgo. Alright, so you got 3 swords. I'm going to explain these 3 real quick. Okay, so with these 3 swords, basically you're going into smooth sailing. From smooth sailing in the next few weeks, you're gonna feel yourself like, okay, I kind of got this. Things are finally going where they need to go. The 7, you're picking up things. You're saying, okay, this is what I can leave behind. This is what I'm keeping. And it's a major card. I'm going to read this real quick. Plans, hopes, and the wish card. So anything that you're ultimately wishing right now are going to, again, it's going to come true. It's going to be smooth waters. You may be in fear about something and like, oh no, like, am I really going to be able to pay the rent? Am I really going to be able to finish things off? Am I not? What's going to happen? How am I going to do this? You know, what are we doing now? Like, how are we going to move into this and such? So, but the good thing is you got the 10 of Swords upright, meaning, you know, that's a death and ending of a situation or relationship. That was the first scenario. So if you are in like a midst of a relationship that's going to go into an issue, or you're feeling like an issue is uprising, definitely it's going to end. That issue is ultimately going to end, or the relationship will ultimately end, whichever the two. Maybe you're not trusting enough of the person. Maybe you just don't want the person to feel sad. You don't want this person to be emotional. I'm getting a lot of emotional stuff. Maybe they're depressed, have anxiety, and things like that. All that's going to ultimately end towards the end of the month. And there you are, Virgo, Leo. There's that sign. So you're going to have a very strong mindset going into the end of the month, and you're going to be like, wow, this is exactly what I want, this is what I don't want, things of that sort of nature. And where the cutouts, look, they're all swords, like like literally you got 9, 6, 7, and 10. That's all swords. That's all like cutting out. These are all like cutouts. Where are you cutting out these people? Where are you going to change? Are these things going to change? And you'll see that there's more to come when you're going to be in this growth. And I'm hearing in my left ear, you're going to have a lot of past things coming this way towards you. And it's going to be like in a very odd manner, like all of a sudden it comes up, or all of a sudden something happens, and it's going to make you think. Ultimately you're going to think and think and think, and I can hear this in my left ear. That's my signal that, yeah, like it's a lot of past things, it's a lot of your past that's going to want to come forward, and you're going to ultimately, like, where are you cutting out, what you're not going to cut out, and who ultimately do you want in the coming year? Because I feel like a lot of these people who you will be allowing right now at this moment will be with you in the long term. So do you want toxic people in the long term, or do you want more healthy people, more on your vibe, on more of your soul, family, soul tree, soul, well, there's a tree, family and generational, you know, do you want that all together, right? Okay, so then the third column, we have more swords. We have Page of Swords. Then we have the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So you got double swords here. Like, I swear, like, it's all about cutting out, actually. Double swords meaning like the Ace and the Page of Swords together. So ultimately, you will be seeing yourself feeling like, what exactly do I want? Again, it goes back to what exactly do I want? Like, that message has come out like 2-3 times already. So it's basically telling you, figure out what you want, strive into what you want. This is your time. This is ultimately like, figure out what exactly you do and you don't want. Like, there's no other way of saying it. Like, it's gonna basically, that's ultimately what it is, right? You're also seeing that, hold on, there's like, they're like hitting me real quick, hold on. 888, like, just a lot of little shifts are gonna happen right now. So there's a lot of frustrations you're gonna have to let go of, and ultimately, again, it's a lot of cutting. There's a lot of cutting of people out, cutting people who don't need you, or that's what it's gonna feel like. They might even tell you that's what. There we go. Like I said, sorry, like, they're hitting me, like, literally with messages. They're gonna feel like they don't need you. So either you're getting cut off, or they're gonna cut you off. It's just gonna be one or the other two. Like, you won't really know until it ultimately comes to it. But if, like, you all of a sudden get blocked, or you all of a sudden, you know, feel like blocking somebody, block them, you know. If you feel like they don't really respect you and you don't want them in your life, then definitely take them out of your life. You know, you're cutting out all this frustration. all these frustrations are going to come out. Also, I'm hearing too, is someone going to pay off a loan this month? Make sure all the terms and conditions state that you are completely paying them off. If you're not completely paying them off, then do talk to your contractor, talk to the person who is giving you the loan, and see what's going on, because there may be a faulty in the payment, like the payment didn't go through. I got that like weird message all of a sudden, but do, whoever is with that situation, do make sure that gets done and fulfilled. Okay, so the last card, or the last column more like, it's going to be the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Alright, so we have for water signs. Okay, so again, it's a lot about money and decisions. So with the Knight of Pentacles, someone is coming into your energy. I got Virgo, Libra, Scorpio energy. Someone of those energy who has those in their charts. They're coming towards you with an offer. One's a business owner, one is a boss, someone who's has either what's considered more power than you, but it's not more power, but it's someone who is willing to make you an offer. Someone's gonna come over with a money offer, saying, hey, like, you needed money, or I see you're doing really good in your space and your time you've been here with us. I want to give you a raise. So there's that raise, someone coming in with an offer, but also to someone maybe reaching out for you to be a part of their business. These are also small business contractors that are coming towards you. Hey, you know what? I have this business. Would you like to be a part of it? There's, really good commission, things of that nature, coming through. Also, too, it's all about standing in your truth, knowing your worth. Again, about the cutting out. If you are given an offer, you can counter offer it right now. That's like the best time right now. If they're saying you can only get 36,000 and you're more worth is like at the 45,000, then do fight it. Do fight the contracts. Do fight your finances. Fight for what you want. Virgos are perfectionists. Leos are fighters. So you got both signs coming in. Like, I really want this because I want my life to be like this ultimately in the next year. And then Leo is like, I'm really passionate about this, so I'm gonna fight for what I want, and this is not gonna change me, and this, that, and the other. Like, that sort of nature is not gonna change you. Okay, so know your worth, know your truth, follow your emotion, follow your heart. Page of Wands. Travel. There is a lot of travel coming towards you. If you are looking to travel, you may travel towards the end of the month. I'm feeling someone is going to pass away. Prayers to that individual, whoever passes away, that soul, or the soul passing was around this time. Do condolences to that family, whoever that happens to. My prayers to you. But also too, you may feel like it's a spiritual death, meaning a part of you is dying, a part of your past is dying, and you're gonna finally move forward. So, but also too, a lot of travel too. I'm feeling like someone maybe traveled for a funeral. Somebody may have passed away, or someone's in critical condition. So you may find yourself traveling this month. Towards the end of the month. But also too, like I said, a part of you is also dying. In the sense that you're finally realizing that things were not good. Things were not good the way you thought they were ultimately. But now you're going into this phase where it's like, I'm a perfectionist. I know what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want to cut out. I really don't need you. Sorry guys, I got weirdly cut off. Okay, so going back to the perfectionism, like, we are moving into that phase where it's like, no, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more of, what, I don't want you in my life. Alright, then I'll step out. That sort of thing. And that blunt nature. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. upright, meaning you're gonna grow from it. There's a lot of growth coming in. Also too, if you're looking to grow a business or looking to grow yourself as an individual, this is the perfect time to do so. You're gonna see yourself really changing. You're gonna find yourself wanting to be the best version of yourself that you can be, ultimately, in more than one aspect. I don't feel a lot of love right now. Not in a bad way. Let me rephrase that. I don't feel a lot of love as in your overview. It more touches on your finances and more like your life and what you're choosing. It can count on love if that there's a relationship you don't want to be in, or if there is a relationship you're looking towards that whether or not you're saying yes or no, that that's you're ultimately going to be your decision. Follow your intuition on it. So now I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards from my oracle deck, just as a little advice for the end of the month. There's 1, 2, there's 3. Okay. So the first one is speak with good intent. I love this because it's all like about keeping a positive mindset. So again, speaking with good content, that's exactly what it is. What exactly do you want? If you're going to speak up about something, speak it in the best nature that you can. Speak it in the most professional manners you can. Make sure you're speaking truth. This is going back to who you're cutting off, who you're keeping, who is toxic, who's not. Do you want to fulfill this business plan? Do you not want to fulfill this business plan? Where are you falling? And speak in a good manner. Speak in very professional manner, professional terms. Excuse me. I do the best that I can. Okay? I do the best that I can. Virgo is about perfectionism. Leos, we're stubborn. I don't have Leo in my chart, but I know people with Leo in them. And you guys can be stubborn, and that's okay. It's bringing us the nature that for us just to be straight out stubborn, and that's totally okay. We're even more snappy, honestly. But do the best that you can. If things are not going the way as planned, and you feel like you're pushing, and just can't let go, or or you're pushing and it seems like it's not going anywhere, just know this is the best you can do at this moment. If it's not time for you to receive, these gifts or receive these blessings yet, it's all gonna happen in divine time. So just know it is the best you can. If someone is trying to push you more into a relationship that you really don't want to be in, then get out of it. Ultimately, this is the best you can do. Or if you're coming in terms with a partner or a third party situation, then be like, this is the best I can do. Either you're ultimately going to take me all as a person, or you're just not going to take me. This is me. This is who I am. I'm not changing. You either want to be with me or you don't. It's simple as that. And then the last one is, I remain in balance with my emotions. Yeah. You're going to find yourself more in balance this month. Like I said, it's a lot more steady this coming month. As you can tell here, there is a yin and yang. We're finally finding balance towards the end of the month. Finally, a lot of signs are suffering at the moment, especially with all these. We just passed a retrograde. We've had strong lunar moves. We've had stronger eclipse. We've had strong everything that has been thrown under us, like under a blue moon. Anything you can think about it, like it is there. It is hitting us harder than ever. But ultimately, like, you will find that balance within your emotion. You will find that balance in all the situations once you finally decide, what is it that I want? If I want this, I'm going to go for it. If I don't want this, let it go and let's start a new project. Do I really want this relationship? Can I really handle the fact of a third party? Where do I lie with myself with all these situations? It's almost like you're evaluating your whole life and seeing where exactly you're lying with everything. If you love it or you hate it, or where are you going to change it? Find that balance where it is for you, where you can be happy ultimately. Where are your finances? Are you wanting to grow? You know, are you wanting to save more for another travel? Are you gonna want to grow more for another travel? Is this travel gonna help you grow as an individual? Is it personally gonna help you grow? Is it not gonna help you grow? Are you helping yourself, you know, ultimately with different things in different scenarios? That's what you're looking at as all signs. But that's like gonna be the overall energy towards the end of the month. Um, Again, thank you for allowing me to read for all you want. Whoever is watching this, whenever you do watch it, right now it's almost like 5, 6 in the morning. I have a ton of energy, but I'm gonna go ahead and close the reading for now. Again, all the links will be at the bottom. Donations, my webpage, my Facebook, my Instagram. Instagram and Facebook, I do post weekly reads, and it's about 5 cards typically, and it's just an overall reading of the energy, what you're ultimately going to see yourself bumping into. And again, just take all that resonates and leave all that does not resonate. But have a great day, evening, whenever you end up seeing this, and namaste to you.